This shoe is unlike any other shoe I've run in before. But is it any good? Hi guys, Chris here and you're watching Here We Are Running, and today's video is a shoe review of a brand new shoe from Brooks. It is called the Ghost Max. Now I've currently run about 50 kilometers in it, or 30 miles. I'm going to take you through all the features of the shoe, how I found it so far and who I think it's best suited for. But just so that you know, the shoe was sent to me by Brooks for the purpose of doing a review, but they're not paying me for it. They have no say in terms of what I say. And in fact, they've asked for some honest feedback, which is exactly what I'm going to provide in the video today. Right, let's get started with the upper. It's an engineered mesh upper. Material's comfy, breathable, and there's plenty of padding around the heel area. Also quite a bit of padding on the tongue. It's not gusseted, but the laces, they're holding the tongue in place well without putting a huge amount of pressure on the top of your foot. Also to note, a really solid heel counter around the heel there. Moving from the upper to the midsole, and this is a Max Cushioned shoe, so you would expect plenty of midsole foam, and that's exactly what you get. Now it's called DNA Loft V2, and there is plenty of it. Unlike a lot of other Brooks running shoes out there, where you have a 10, 11 or even 12 mil heel to toe drop, the Ghost Max has a heel to toe drop of just 6 mil. Onto the outsole, and as you can see, plenty of rubber, which hasn't worn at all yet, as you'd expect after just 50 kilometers. Now some of my runs were on wet pavements, but the grip was absolutely fine. No slipping or sliding at all, absolutely fine. You can also see there's some sort of grooves between the tread on the rubber. That's adding some flexibility. And the other thing to note is a fairly wide base there, which is providing some additional support. I run in a UK size 11 and this shoe fits absolutely fine. I probably could have got away with a 10.5, you know, because there is quite a bit of space in the toe box. But as I say, running in a UK size 11, which is my normal size, it fitted absolutely fine. And in that UK size 11, the shoe weighs 339 grams or 348 grams, depending on which shoe you weigh. Now that is quite a big variance. Normally you expect, 1 to maybe 3 grams variance between the shoes if they aren't identical, but 9 grams difference is quite a big variance. You can even feel it when you're holding one shoe and then hold the other shoe. You can feel which the heavier shoe is. So did I notice that when I was running in it? No, I didn't at all. So it didn't affect my running, but it was quite an interesting observation of a 9 grams difference between the left and the right foot when I was weighing them on the weighing scales. If you want to buy this shoe, how much is it going to cost you? Well, in the UK, it's priced to what I would consider a very reasonable £140. In Europe, it's 160 euros. And over in the US, 150 US dollars. Okay, so how do I find the shoe so far? Well, I've got to say, I really like it. Now, there's a lot of midsole foam, which is adding to that comfort. But unlike some Max Cushioned shoes, where the midsole foam's really soft and your foot really sort of sinks into it. On the Ghost Max, the midsole foam's actually quite firm, but there's just lots of it. And I was finding that for those longer runs, my feet were feeling as comfortable at the end of the run as they were at the beginning. They just weren't getting fatigued at all. And it just didn't seem to feel the pavements under the feet. I also like that it's a 6mm drop. Compared to most of those other Brooks shoes where they've got 10, 11, 12mm drops, the 6mm drop for me just feels so much more natural when I'm running in it. And the other advantage of that, of course, is that it's discouraging you from heel striking. The Ghost Max is a neutral running shoe, and for regulars on the channel, you'll know that I tend to run in stability shoes. Whilst it's a neutral running shoe, it does have some supportive features. The wide base, which sort of keeps you more stable when you're transitioning, and the heel counter that's going to help really to sort of gives you some support to your heel and ankle area. But what is this shoe not? Well, it is not a fast responsive shoe. If you are looking for a shoe that you can go out and do your speed work in, don't buy the Ghost Max. It is not that type of shoe at all. It's got lots of midsole foam, but that midsole foam is there for comfort and not speed. It's not providing a lot of energy return, and it's not a very responsive shoe, but it is a very comfortable shoe. So if you're looking for something for your faster days, go and buy something else. But if you're looking for something for comfort, particularly for your easy pace miles, then I think this shoe is ideal. Particularly, I was thinking, if you are someone that's going to be embarking on a training plan where you're going to have to build up distance over a number of weeks, distance that your body is not used to currently, then that's where this shoe could come into its own. Because I think it's going to keep your legs in good condition as you put on those extra miles week on week. Guys, if you've already run it in the Ghost Max and you've got an opinion of it so far, why not drop a comment below? Because other people, other viewers of this video always gain benefit from a wide range of views, so share your views down below as well. And guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit the thumbs up button to give it a like. And if you've never been to this channel before and you've enjoyed watching this content, then why not consider subscribing? But for now, guys, goodbye.